Ave Maria. Hello, my name is Father Sharbel and welcome to AirMaria World Review. On this program we intend to offer to you, our viewers, an analysis of news on the national, international or ecclesiastical level. Our aim is to provide a view of the news from a Catholic and Marian perspective. We propose to provide our viewers with items of interest that are perhaps overlooked by mainstream media. We would like to comment on what is being reported and what isn't being reported. We thank you for joining us on this, our first program. April the 2nd will mark the second anniversary of the death of Pope John Paul II. Many will recall the cries arising from the multitudes after the night of his passing, Santo subito, sainthood now. While the postulator for the cause of his beatification, Monsignor Oda, has reported that the cause is advancing quickly and that 3 reported miracles are currently under investigation. The Vatican has actually been receiving reports concerning dozens of miracles every week. Monsignor Oda pointed out during a recent trip to Moscow that many of the miracles reported have come from Russia. So we see that even in death, John Paul II's influence is being felt in that part of the world. Under existing procedure, 1 authenticated miracle is required for beatification, with a further one for canonization. As of late, there have been calls for Pope Benedict to push ahead directly to the canonization, but to date he has given no indication that he will do so. Recently in Philadelphia, a federal judge struck down the online pornography law that was designed to protect children against the pernicious evil of pornography. The law made it a criminal offense for internet sites to allow children access to material considered harmful. According to the New York Times, the first version of this law was struck down by the Supreme Court in 1997. A second version was passed by the US legislature in 1998, but an injunction which prevented the law from ever being implemented was promptly put in place by the courts. The law was introduced during the early days of the Internet, when the US had an almost exclusive control of this rapidly developing powerful media. At stake was the setting of the moral tone for the world's culture for years, perhaps decades to come. This decision is another serious setback to the moral renewal of society and culture. Both laws were struck down under the guise that First Amendment rights to free speech were being compromised. Why was it always possible in the past to shut down pornography and still protect First Amendment rights to free speech, yet no longer possible today? Why is it that the courts cannot see that the issue is not one of free speech, but of freedom, freedom from slavery to sin? Our children do deserve to be protected from pornography. Children are the future of our society. Thanks for joining us, and may God bless you. Ave Maria.